What's going on, y'all? It's your boy GK, and let me show y'all the project we got going on for today. Check these apples out. Check that little setup we got going on. You know, my little baby, my poor little baby, she done got into a fender bender, man. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. My trunk, my hood don't even open no more. And if you go on the side, you could kind of see it bent up a little bit. So let me go on the other side and see if I can show y'all how it looks. So you see that? You see how that piece is kind of slanted down a little bit? So on this side, it was slanted down so much that it was going into the tire and causing the tire to burn, and it could possibly punch a hole in the tire as I'm driving. When I turn right, it'll scrape into there because that thing was sitting so low. So what I did was, I had an idea. Like, I'll go to my pop's crib, borrow his jack, and I'll get something and I'll try to prop that back up and see if it'll hold, or at least go back far enough to where the wheel well doesn't, collide. So I'm doing some non-YouTube mechanic, because I didn't look up no YouTube videos, but this definitely does not look like a professional way to do this. So we just gonna see what's going on, man. My baby is trying to survive and hang in there, we gonna see how it goes, man. About a year ago, I got rear-ended. So this time I rear-ended somebody, but last year around this time, I got rear-ended. And so this is what we was left with, And this piece, it's hanging off now. So I gotta figure out how to put it back up, man. Hopefully this truck can last me long enough to make some more money, just enough money to get a new one, or at least get this one properly fixed, because, as y'all know, I got all my Airbnb investments, but this truck is how I do my day-to-day moving jobs to fund the deals and basically pay my bills. So it never stops, folks. It never stops. So hopefully when I let that back down, it won't come all the way down to the tire. I imagine it ain't gonna stay all the way up there, but I just needed to literally just give me enough room to drive, man. I gotta throw these clothes in the back of here in a minute and take this to the cleaner. I just secured my first cleaner, so Alright, so we took the jack off, and this is what we're looking like. I wish y'all, honestly, it's looking good. It's looking better than it did. Like, look at that clearance we got. See, now, I wish I would have took a video of how it looked before, because this piece was all the way right here. It wasn't giving no clearance. So when I turned right and go that way, it was scraped. And when I first got into the accident, when we heard the sound, before we saw it, we was like, oh man, we done messed up something. And don't get me wrong, something may need to be fixed up in here, I'm pretty sure, but I hope not. But this was actually right here, scraping up against it. So when I turn right, it'll just burn the rubber. But me jacking it up like that pushed it a little bit up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take care of what I gotta take care of, because I got these, linens and stuff in the back that I gotta take to the cleaner. And so he can get started over there. So I gotta get on the move. But when I come back tonight, I'm gonna just sit this up overnight and just hopefully get that up a little bit more and just keep doing that. We gotta keep it moving. We ain't got time to stop. So, I know my baby is, a little bit more beat up now, but she got a little bit more life in her. So I gotta keep it moving, man. I really do. I don't got time to stop, Oh, and she also does this now. Look, watch when I open the door. Ooh, you see it. I know you seen it right there. Look. And then do that little thing when I close it. God damn. It's all good, though. We gonna get to it, man. It's all gonna be worth it in the end. I'm watching this 5 years later. And we ain't in the Ford no more. We ain't in the Ford Ranger, you know what I'm saying? We in the Ford F-250 heavy duty, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so this what we looking like. So it's nighttime. I got the car parked up. I jacked that motherfucker up so that it's flush. And you can see if I take it around to the other side, you can see that side is still kind of hanging off, even though this side is pretty good, because the other side was leaned all the way down there at first. So I'm gonna have this just propped up all night. Hopefully when I let it down, it can, you know, not come back down as far, but I'm gonna let it sit overnight just so it can marinate, you know what I'm saying? Like a hood mechanic right now. So gotta make it do what it do, because I need this car to make some more money to buy a new truck if I'm gonna get a new truck. So we gotta make it do what it do. So when y'all see this, y'all know that it's time to just figure it out. You know, it don't get no more rigged than this.